So from the living room, we walk into the kitchen.
This is the kitchen.
This is the kitchen.
And this is our kitchen.
We normally don't have 20 lemons in a bowl, but I was told this morning at about 7:15, can you go get 24 lemons?
This is the main part of the house. It is the kitchen. This works as a dining table as well. It has built-in hibachi grills. And then there's 4 ovens for, I don't know, when you want to make 4 cakes at the same time, I guess. This is the stove. And a little story about this little guy here. I had never seen these before. It's a pot filler, so you don't have to, put water in and then carry it. You just can do it right here. That's when I knew that I wanted the house, because I thought that if somebody thought about this, they probably thought about other things too. There's water. It's magic.
This is where we like to cook when we learn how
Oh,
to.
and pink plates. We went a bit nuts on that.
I cook.
No, you don't.
I cook.
You've never cooked in here.
I've cooked with plastic knives and forks before we moved to had any cutlery.
We're still using chopsticks, but
I've used this. Yeah, I cook.
I mean, the most we ever cook in here, quite honestly, is probably a toasted bagel, maybe some iced tea and a coffee. It's the old joke. What's my favorite thing to make for dinner? It's reservations.
White quartz on the counters. I wanted to do marble, but my mom suggested to not do it because she knew it would get all stained and stuff eventually. Love the way this kitchen turned out. This little area right here, it was already here, but it was just designed in a way different way. I used to come up right here, and it was just kind of ugly before, and it's a comfortable spot to chill, eat breakfast or whatever. Got this nice gray distressed leather. I don't cook that often. My roommate does. I'm not too much of a cook. No, I feel like when I have friends over, we kind of gravitate into hanging out in here a little bit too, around this area. It's comfy.
This is the kitchen, and it always looks like this, which is, lemons. Can you even eat?
Fresh
Oh, it
fruit,
is.
of course you can eat
Great.
it. We honestly just did minor tweaks to this kitchen. We painted this island black. We of course changed the wood floors in here, painted the ceiling a warmer color because there's so much tile detail that you never really noticed it because everything is white. But
Right.
all of these walls are wrapped in tile, which is so beautiful.
And then the cabinets. The cabinets on the inside of those were all white before, and Chad was like, you need to have all the same kind of plates, all white, keep it fresh, charcoal in the back so that everything pops. And at first I cursed his name because I had so many mix-matched plates. But then
4 plates.
I had about 4
Yeah.
plates.
Now
And
she
you did all
has
the shelves.
dinnerware for 200, but again, just us.
It's just us. This is probably the kind of table that I should have. It's perfect for just
this
you
is
and
it.
me, Angel.
But we
Atlas.
don't even sit here, we sit here.
We always sit up
Because
here.
this is engaged, there's plugs to plug things in, and the fast
Yeah.
food comes here.
That's true.
This kitchen, actually, we didn't really have to change that much because the layout was exactly what it was. And this island was exactly how it was. The same stone, even the same paint on the base.
This kitchen, for whatever reason, the second we walked into it, it felt like the heart of the home, and it really is the heart of the home. Every morning, every evening, every moment. It makes it that much sweeter.
Yeah, so this is really where we spend all of our time.
It's a double island kitchen, so it's nice. You could work on one, eat on another. Carrara marble, Carrara backsplash, Carrara countertops on both, and then just a lot of white, just clean. You can find more white if you need to paint when your kid hits a wall, so I kind of keep it easy. Something about white stone is just classic, and it's always going to be nice. I don't think it's ever going to go out of style. Basically just water, Gatorade, and ginger ale. And matzo ball soup because everybody's sick in the house. And if one kid gets sick, evidently everybody gets sick. I like to try to keep everything as organized as possible. We have label makers that label everything pretty much down from tortilla chips to candy to popcorn that's gluten-free, actually. Cereals that are gluten-free. And then there's some hidden sections with the food that's, not as good for you, but I don't let my kids see that. Once you get organized, it's just easier.
I love that, again, there's no door, so it feels still relatively open, but we have those comfortable spaces, smaller spaces. We've made the cabinets grey to make it feel a little more modern. We added brass touches to make it somewhat classic. This is a custom concrete countertop. I am very comfortable with my masculinity and my femininity. I'm more feminine than masculine. But when I designed the house, I didn't want it to feel like a woman's home, like a girl's home. I think it would have been equally lovely but more feminine, I think, to add a marble countertop. It would have been very nice, but I like that this feels a little more industrial and robust. I loved this Viking oven. I bake constantly. I cook almost every day. I bake almost every day, and so the kitchen's very, very important to me. And I like that I have enough space to be able to make a meal for 12 people. The only thing I want to do when I'm home is either sit on my sofa and watch TV, or be in here cooking something wonderful or baking something wonderful for my husband and my friends. It makes me so happy. My husband is a wonderful artist and a very successful artist. Every now and then he'll let me keep the pieces that I'm obsessed with, and so we'll have it in the house. However, what we'll find is that it'll be up for a month and then he gets sick of it and he wants to move on to something else. He's a typical artist. It drives me insane.
I don't cook. I always order food or I go out. This is my favorite. What I obsess over the most is having a clean fridge, because I would always see it on TV shows and stuff, and I feel I don't know, I'm like a kid. I actually don't eat any of this stuff. I don't drink. I mainly drink water. I'm a big water drinker. So that's kind of all I drink. I'm never in here other than to take Advil or biotin because I'm scared that my hair is thinning. I literally have Chipotle every day. I cannot stress that enough. I have it 7 to 9 times a week. I have the card where I can get unlimited Chipotle throughout the year, and they also have an option where I can cater food for free. So we catered it, so after the shoot, you guys can have some. Or maybe I can just finish it up, I don't care. This is my bonsai tree. I bought it in Malibu. The guy told me it was 25 years old. I don't know if he was being serious. And I go, okay, I'll get it. Because I was so excited about something being older than me. And now we grow up together. It's really cool. Oh, actually, this is fun. Because you really have to water these trees. So I'll do this, and I'll pretend it's raining. We don't have a lot of fun around here.
So this is the kitchen.
Just wanted it to feel like raw sort of materials.
Yeah. We just didn't want to get too many materials going on, so we have stone, wood, concrete. That's pretty much what we are working with here in this house.
We cook a lot of meals in here.
She cooks a lot of meals in here.
Fondness.
I eat a lot of meals. This is our refrigerator. We sort of wanted it to just blend into the rest of the house.
We rented a house in Manhattan Beach that had one of these Leconche ovens from France, and we said the next time we own a home, we want to put one in. So this was a big deal for us. So this is a custom brass pot rack. Sometimes I hit my head and it's in my sight line, but probably only twice a day that I hit my head.
I put the kitchen on the ground floor. A lot of people put it up in the parlor rooms and the big rooms, but I liked it down here off the garden, and it's really cozy. And the babies, my little ones are 3 and 4, Sailor and Lula, and they just trash everything. They have their cute little kitchen. We just play in here a lot and have a really nice time all cooking and eating and laughing, and kind of like an open door snacking policy.
I love this kitchen. We actually added quite a bit of storage that you can't see from where you're standing right now. But when you come in, you're going to see there's a whole shelf up here. This whole beam was basically created, and it all flows into these metal shelves over here. We tried to find storage in every possible nook and cranny. It's a great kitchen to cook in. Also, Justin likes to eat paleo a lot, so I'm cooking him a lot of paleo food. This bread actually, let's just call it photo shoot bread, because we never have a full loaf of bread unless we have AD here shooting photos. Little peek behind the curtain for those of you who are watching this video. Some stuff is brought in.
Our designer, Peter Gursky, who also designed the set for Will and Grace, often gets us made things from the Warner Brothers lot, and the great team at Warner Brothers made this cock for us. After a bar in New York City called The Cock.
It's a gay bar.
It's a gay bar. And also roosters are good luck.
Roosters are very good luck in kitchens, yes. I don't know if people knew that, but we thought it would be a funny and sweet homage to a New York institution.
This is the kitchen, which I do mostly nothing in. This is agate. So I had a friend that was living with me and she loved agate, and so we picked out these kind of like mild neutral colors because the cabinetry was already done, and I kind of liked that it was a weird color, like a light blue, kind of medical grade color. I just thought that was funky, and I thought, why not, like, let's enhance that. The countertop was just flat and like half the size of this, so I wanted to extend it and have different levels. So there's a cooking area, and then there was like kind of a loungy area. This is where most people end up smoking cigarettes at the end of the night at my house, if they smoke inside, which I'm totally for. I want people to do whatever they want, whenever they want. This is where you would prepare the food, from what I've seen. This is an espresso machine, and if you look closely, you'll see the directions are all here for me, because I'm too stupid to figure out how to do it on my own. So this is my medicine jar. This is where I keep a lot of my joints and weed and what have you. Sometimes I find other things in here that are even more exciting. You know, this is my lifestyle.